We are bringing that heat once again, Ryan.
Bringing you value.
Exactly. We're always bringing value. We keep hearing in the news, social media, how high interest rates are. You can't afford a house.
First-time home buyers are screwed out of the market.
Exactly. So we wanted to shoot a video about affordability in Reno, Nevada.
Brand new homes.
We're talking new construction under $550,000. Builders that are reducing their price up to $60,000.
And giving credits.
That's wild. You don't see that every day.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. What's happening, guys? I'm Joe Hanich.
I'm Ryan Chicvara.
Welcome to
Living in Reno, Nevada.
We're covering all things
Northern Nevada, what it's like to eat, sleep, play, all that different stuff. But we are licensed real estate agents, so...
Call us, text us, email us if you're moving here. Today's a good one.
Today is a good one.
Right? We're talking about affordability. Interest rates are through the roof right now.
Yep.
First-time home buyers are pushed out of the freaking market, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well,
right?
We've got some options right now, right?
Exactly. So in this video, we wanted to cover 4 different builders, all new construction under $550,000.
Yeah, and the best part about that is some of these started above 550, closer to 6 on some instances, but they are dropping prices and giving incentives. So
Absolutely.
there are options out there.
Yes, builders right now are needing to move inventory, right? That means decreasing prices. That means seller credits, right? To bring down interest rates, all that fun stuff. Without further ado, we're gonna jump into it. Our number one spot that we picked is the Builders Lennar out in Stonefield.
Yeah, and they've got kind of 2 different developments they're saying out there, Arvada and spacing on the other one right now. Either way, they're the same neighborhood. They're right on top of each other within there.
Definitely. Big development. I think they have over 300 plus homes out there. These are our favorite just because the lots are going to be bigger, the homes are going to be bigger. They are single family residents, so you're not sharing connected any wall. It's not a townhome. They do have 7 different floor plans that are ranging from a 3, 2.5, 2-car garage, 14 square foot, up to
a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, and that one is 2,590 square feet.
And what's the price point?
The 1614 starts at about 450, and that 2590 starts at 540, or it's coming in at 540 right now on the quick builds, I should say.
Definitely. Almost 2,600 square foot, brand new, 2-car garage, under 550.
Yeah, we went and checked out these models yesterday, and obviously model homes always just pristine, right?
They've got the upgrades, they've got the flooring, the cabinets, countertops, lighting, you name it.
Yeah.
The upgrades are there. They look great.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, and these ones, as I mentioned before, you're seeing some of those, builder incentives now. These are discounted as much as $60K, but as little as $30K, right? So
Definitely.
Everything has dropped in price out there.
Yeah, so they're wanting to move inventory pretty quick. With the 30 to 60K discount, there's also additional incentives.
Yeah.
The builders are paying for a interest rate buy down at the moment. And we also think there's wiggle room in price.
Yeah,
right?
I would not be surprised there. As soon as they start stacking inventory up, I think they have 6 of the 7 models. They'll have one of each of the 6 that are available, I should say, in October, and then one won't be available until December. But if those start stacking up, I mean, they're gonna, more price decreases and or wiggle room on the ones that are already there, right? They're
Absolutely. Yeah, and what Ryan and I always say, even if they discount them and they're still on the market, they're not moving, guess what? Call Ryan and I, right? We love to negotiate. We're gonna bring down that purchase price. We're gonna get more seller credits. If there's inability to get upgrades as far as appliances, right? Refrigerator, washer, dryer, upgraded flooring, whatever that may be. That's why you guys need to use real estate agents to really be able to help negotiate.
Yeah, when you're speaking directly with builders as a buyer, right, they're kind of just trying to lock you into exactly what's on paper, right? They're telling you there's no wiggle room. This is the exact price. It won't go any lower.
Yep.
Yeah, we know that's not true. So
we'll give a shout out to Jeannie though, sales rep out at the Lennar spot. She's been awesome. Talked to her on multiple occasions now. Just got off the phone with her a little bit ago. Got us some sweet information.
Yeah, because we did want to check on lot premiums. That's another good segue there, right? Because A lot of places have the lot premiums. The lot premiums on these homes are anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000, but good for you guys, they're built into the price point of the home, right?
Of the quick builds.
Yeah.
If you are going to start from scratch and you want to pick your lot and do go through the design studio and all that fun stuff, there will be a lot premium.
Yeah.
The ones that we're talking about right now are already, it's all included.
Everything. Yep, exactly. Yeah, and the same thing with the quick builds. You're not going to have the ability to do the design studio.
Yep.
So when we walk through those model homes, the tile in there, everything like that, all looks exceptional, just gorgeous, right? These ones are starting with vinyl flooring and then mostly carpet throughout. So.
And we will say, if you do only splurge for one upgrade, do that tile upgrade.
Yeah.
Right. Like it was night and day difference from a vinyl flooring, that a lower end vinyl flooring, I would say, with carpet. The tile just looks 100 times better. It's going to last longer, easier to clean.
Well, and for the most part, they're pretty open floor plans as well, right? And the tile makes it feel that much more open because as soon as you have sort of that vinyl and then the cutoff for the living room being the carpet, it sort of it makes that openness feel a little less open.
Yeah,
so.
Closes off some rooms.
Did want to mention this spot is located off of Lemon Valley, and you take the Lemon Valley exit and then hang a left on Military Road, 8 minutes away from the freeway in total there. And then it's everything we're covering is kind of North Reno.
Definitely. So. And they're all growing out there just because there's so much land, so much room to build out there. So you're going to see a lot of new construction heading in that direction.
Yeah, and that's sort of the same trend we've seen with Spanish Springs, and we've just continue to see growth out of the valley. So
absolutely. Jumping on to the second development, it is also out on the Lemon Valley exit, just north Military Road, the Desert Breeze at Regency Park.
Yeah, and this one's about 4 minutes further north, I guess you'd say.
Yep. Closer to that Stead exit than the Lemon Valley.
Yeah.
You could do either. But they have 4 different floor plans. That's going to range from a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-car garage, all the way to a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage. Square footage, 1785, all the way up to 2456.
Yeah, and the price points then on that the smaller one, $500,000, and then up to the bigger one is about $550-ish, right?
Definitely. So, and my favorite feature just driving through this development is everything is standard 3-car garage.
Yeah.
You don't see that anywhere.
No.
And it's just a good
anymore.
Yeah, unless it's tandem, but these are just a standard 3-car garage, typically a 2-car and then a single right next to it. Looks fantastic. There's some great things about this development, but there's also some stuff that we weren't big fans of. So we give it to you straight. Ryan, hit them with it.
So let's continue with the pros then, right? Because they do have standard 10-foot ceilings in there, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, right? So they do have that sort of stuff for you. A low HOA, I don't think. On the first one, we forgot to mention HOA. That's $25 a month on the first one.
They'll have a future part going in. They don't have it right now. This one, Desert Breeze, HOA is $39.
Yeah.
Really just common areas. No amenities there.
Exactly. But now going on to the cons there for Desert Breeze. One of the things that we struggle with as agents, let alone as if you're a normal buyer, right?
Yeah.
Their hours of operation for their office are 10 to 1 p.m., 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So 3 hours a day from Thursday through Monday. So the office in total is open 15 hours a week. So to try and call and get information or anything that's, we were going to try and call and ask about lot premiums today. It was $215, I think.
Yeah, so it's 3 times now I've tried to go out there, look at models, talk to a sales rep with Ryan shooting B-roll, and then again today we're going to call and get info. It's like,
we shot
nobody to talk to.
Shot B-roll yesterday, it's just, they're not even open.
Exactly.
Right? So it's just kind of frustrating.
And who's if you're not working, who's going on a Thursday or a Friday or a Monday from 10 to 1?
Yeah, exactly.
So really 6 hours over the weekend is the time slot they give you. Whatever, moving on beyond that, that's just kind of a pain in the butt. The biggest con really is that it is connected to just Regency Park in general is the development in there. There are homes that are built 2014, 15, 16 that have kind of been on the decline ever since they've been built. And what we mean by that is overgrown landscape in the front. Some people look like they haven't touched it in 5 years.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a lot of the people that bought a brand new house in 2016 thought that the common area maintenance or something would
Was
be there,
taken
that
care of.
that $39 HOA really covers almost nothing.
Yeah.
And so yeah, there's definitely some overgrown, some lack of care on the current homes that are in the neighborhood.
A lot of trailers too parked in the driveway, and also in the street. A lot of street parking, and that street was already tight enough.
Yeah.
So with that, it just everything was condensed, which is right next, connected to the brand new construction at Desert Breeze.
Yeah, and some of the homes that are currently built already by Desert Breeze, and lots that are being planned to be built on right there are really, really close to these homes. There is, if you kind of turn into the development, you hang a left.
You could be on the opposite.
That's where the older stuff is. If you hang the right and go further north, that's all going to be brand new, right?
Definitely.
So even some of those homes might feel night and day when this is all finished, but we did want to mention that, right? Because
yeah, definitely. And I will add that there were some homes that were pristine, right? Like pride of ownership, everything looked great with the house, but then you're, next to two different neighbors to where it's completely overgrown.
Yeah, we don't need to beat a dead horse, but yeah, some of the trees we saw, right, where it's just like that tree grew way faster than they thought it was gonna, and I think the front window to the house on the second story is like you can't even see out of it.
Definitely. So I do think there's some great things about this development, and we can dig into more information too. If you guys are wanting any more info, reach out to us. But
we'll make the call while you're at work from 10 to 1.
Exactly. We'll do the legwork there. Jumping into number 3, we are talking about the Cottages at Comstock. These are also single-family residents, so you are not sharing or connected, but this is a high density, I would say. You are the closest thing to a townhome without actually being a townhome.
That's the best way to describe that, for sure.
Can be. Have some great friends that live in there. The wife and I actually looked to these places when we were first looking for our home in Reno. So they do have charm, they do have character. Ryan, where is it located?
So it's off of Parr Boulevard, right? You can take Old Virginia, basically north of the university, and you can hang a right and get on the Parr there and head in that way, or you can jump right off the freeway. So it is very super great area access-wise, I'd say.
Centrally located,
right?
It's a good,
The only thing that I dislike about it is when you're getting in there, when you take Parr, you either from one side pass the local jail, basically, or the other side you're driving through industrial, right?
All industrial, yeah, definitely. But if you can get past that, they are some great properties for your first-time home buyer at that lower purchase price.
And depending on where the home's at, right, you actually do have decent views in different directions and stuff, right? There's a row basically where you're looking back the wrong way. Is the way I describe it. So
yeah, there are only 2 separate floor plans right now. You can either do a 3 2.5 at 1290 square foot, or the 4-bedroom 2.5 at 1924 square foot. You can either do a 2-car garage at each, or you can do a 1-car garage with a courtyard, is what they call it. You'll see in the B-roll exactly what we're talking about. Price point is ranging from $406,000 all the way up to $500 for that bigger 1924 square foot.
Yeah, and this one's HOA is $75 a month, and there really kind of are no amenities.
There might be a small park or like some community.
They've got
like
the dog
grass
stations throughout there and stuff like that as well, right? But you don't have a clubhouse, you don't have a pool, you don't have anything like that, right?
Definitely. So you're not connected to any neighbors. There is a backyard, and our friends that live over there, they actually put sod in a small sprinkler system for their pup, but it's nothing it's tiny.
Yeah.
It's like an apartment size, it's not big whatsoever, but you do have your own backyard.
Yes, exactly.
So that's a pro coming in at $406,000.
Yeah, another maybe considered a con there is that the streets are pretty narrow. Once again, we did mention it kind of feels like a townhome in the tightness of it, right? And so with that, the roads are pretty narrow as well. So when you go to make the U-turn, you're kind of doing that 3-point turn as opposed to making just a U-turn, right? So, and then rate buy downs, they do have those offered as well.
Yeah.
So just wanted to touch on that.
Exactly. We'll point out again, as far as purchase prices, we're not dealing with a market like we were 2 years ago.
No.
Everything is negotiable. Purchase price, everything. No design studio with these guys. They all have their standard features, which again is going to be granite, stainless steel. They put out a good product. So if you guys are intrigued, reach out to us. We'll get you more information on the cottages.
And last but not least, here we're going. Number 4 is Falcon Ridge by Desert Wind Builders. And these ones are townhomes,
Yeah.
right? But definitely wanted to mention them as well as another option. Located in Northwest Sparks, sort of almost into Sun Valley. So it's right by the new high school, Hug High School, brand new, built out there on top of what was Wild Creek Golf Course. Right around the corner there. A bunch of condos, or excuse me, a bunch of townhomes that went in. They're still working on the second or third phase currently. But they have 6 different floor plans that range from a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage to a 3-bedroom, 2.5 car or 2.5 bathroom, 2-car garage as well, right? So they're kind of interesting. They range from 1,435 square feet on the low end up to 2,006 square feet. All of the floor plans, which I appreciate, just keep it simple, stupid, right? Are based off, or so all the names of the floor plans are just the square footage, right? So you're either getting the 436 or the 2006, or you're getting the 1576, right? So they're all straightforward in that manner. There's a 2-story. Most of them are 2-story, excuse me. There is a 3-story is the big one, right? So you're parking down low, and then basically entertainment on the second level, bedroom up top. So,
and with these townhomes, from what we saw, you're either going to get a triplex, right? So you've got 3 units in one, or it's going to be a 5-plex. And basically you're going to have 2 smaller units on the end, and then your 3 stories right in the middle there. And again, right, all 2-car garages there. And
on the small end, $400,000 kind of starting price point. On the high end, $447,000, right? They do have quick builds available as well. One of the quick builds on the high end, that 2006, is actually going for $429 right now. So same thing, they've reduced prices as well. If you're trying to get in, and I don't believe they have a design studio, but if you're starting fresh, they're still trying to get top dollar. When they're trying to move inventory, they've reduced that price by $16K. All right, so some quick deliveries. We talked about the HOA being one of the main negatives here, right?
It's a tough one to swallow with no amenities. It's $190. And I will say the amenities here are it's a gated community, right? So you're gonna have a gate coming in.
Huge plus there.
Definitely. So it's a little bit more secure. Obviously, them being townhomes, you are not responsible for the exterior, the roof, things of that nature. That's why that HOA is going to be higher than your single-family residence, because you're in charge of your exterior, you're in charge of the roof, and all of the other stuff.
So they're going to be doing any landscaping, all that different stuff as far as the common areas go, additional parking, all that sort of stuff. But when you're not paying for the paint on your home, or like Joe mentioned, the roof, right? They just want that money up front, so when they have to replace it, it's already there in the piggy bank.
Absolutely. Not something you're gonna have to worry about because they're brand new. But if it is in the future, you know it's taken care of by the HOA.
So that's it. I think wanted to once again touch on, we did a Carson City video recently on affordable new homes, and so if you're looking for that area, check out our other videos, but wanted to touch on Reno.
Absolutely. Wanting to bring value, right? Bring down price point wise. Yes, interest rates are high. We can work around it. We can make builders pay to bring your interest rate down.
There are options.
Exactly. So reach out to us, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.
Stay tuned.